Hello everyone,
Hey, and this is the
Jim
and Dave
Beer Review.
Dave, what's on tap for this beer review?
Okay, well we have some Founders Brewing Company's Breakfast Stout.
Breakfast stout. Can you imagine having a stout for breakfast?
Now this
I
has
can.
This has a baby on the front of the label.
And he's eating something that says it's his bowl.
It says
and
Founders.
Okay.
I was recommended this beer by a coworker who really said he liked it a lot.
Now it mentions here it's a double chocolate coffee oatmeal
Yes.
stout.
Mike said I would really like this. He's my coworker at work, really good guy. He said that he knows about my like of dark beers, and he said I had to try this kind.
All right. Did you find it on the web so we can get some general information?
I found Founders Brewing here.
Founders Brewing.
Breakfast Stout here, and it says the coffee lovers consummate beer, brewed with an abundance of flaked oats, bitter and imported chocolates.
I'm sorry. What kind of oats?
Flaked.
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 Flaked. Okay.
Flaked.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. Brewed with an abundance of flaked oats, bitter and imported chocolates, and Sumatra and Kona coffee, this stout has an intense, fresh roasted Java nose topped with a frothy, cinnamon-colored head that goes forever.
A cinnamon-colored head.
Yeah, the ABV, the alcohol by volume, is 8.3, which is good.
Has a lot of alcohol for a beer.
Yeah, it's double the amount that most
Usually,
beers have.
right.
Yeah. It's not like that double bastard stuff, but that was like 15%, but that was very bad beer.
I don't bring it up.
I'm sorry. IBUs are 60.
So
the availability is October through December.
So how do we have it here in September?
That's what I'm wondering. Here, let me look at the... Where you can buy this stuff. I mean, I seen this online, when I looked online, and it costs, for a 6-pack, $16.
All right.
That's like $60 a case.
Yeah.
You know? So, when I saw this beer tonight, after you went to that beer swap thing, I said, "Oh my God, that's the kind that Mike always told me about from work," and he said to me, "Try this." And I said, "Well, $15 for a 6-pack, I'm not going to do that." I mean, if I could buy some kind of variety pack, sure, but you know. And I did look at some videos on YouTube about it, and they said they really liked it.
All right. Well, it sounds like it's...
This is dark beer.
Now, this is about as dark as a dark beer can get. We're just looking at the color right off the bat. The foamy head, as you can see over here, is somewhat cinnamony. I'm trying
to smell yet.
Well, that's fine.
Right.
Well, it's just that when I hear cinnamon, I think it's a little bit reddish, but this seems like a very tan kind of a head to it. This is totally opaque. This is as black as a black beer can get.
Through it. Not at all.
Can't see a darn thing. Let's check it out for a few notes, shall we?
Okay.
It's a sweet smell.
Oh my God, that smells so good.
It's very sweet.
Oh.
Definitely some coffee notes.
Definitely some chocolate coffee notes, yes.
And some chocolate notes as well.
Yeah.
Now, did I hear you say when you were reading the website over there that they use chocolate? Actual chocolate.
They said that brewed with an abundance of flaked oats, bitter and imported chocolates.
Interesting. Now, you know, I've noticed with some wheat beers, they'll add a fruit to it for the fruit beers. But I wonder if, you actually put chocolate, like, is it processed chocolate or is it cocoa beans? What part of the chocolate
I just thought they put a bunch of chocolate into that thing and stirred it up.
Well, maybe they do. We'll find out in a second as we try the flavor. And the other thing that looks like a very brief particular mention of how they do this.
Okay, it says that this stout has an intense fresh flavor. Okay, it's also brewed with Sumatra and Kona coffee.
Oh, Kona. Okay, I'm familiar with Kona. Sumatra.
Is that Hawaiian?
I believe so, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's okay.
I'm kind of excited because I try to share with my coworkers my like of doing this for all the people out there in YouTube land,
And this was one that was recommended
That's
to you.
the man who said, "Hey, try this." You know, I value his opinion. So
Well, it kind of worked
sure,
out
try
because we came across a couple of these, and this is our chance to try it. So,
yeah.
all right. So very dark. Again, very dark head. We have reviewed beers that had this dark head, and I think you liked it a lot.
Yeah.
So this is the most important part is the tasting. David,
Yes.
cheers to you, my friend.
Cheers.
And cheers to you guys out there
Cheers to you
too.
guys out there.
Hopefully you got something you can do this with us. Wow. I must say, I am not always a stout person, but I have been impressed with some of the stouts we've had lately.
I just had to soak that in. I didn't say anything for a little bit. That's
Yeah, Dave usually rattles off a number right away. This might be a 10 for you.
This is.
Because it's at least a 9 for me.
It's. I wouldn't say it's as good as the Shoots Black Butte Porter.
Which you did rate as a 10.
A 10, but this is close to it.
Well, listen, feel free to have another sample.
No.
Because I know I want.
Okay, what I would take away from this is a little bit of an aftertaste part that I don't. I mean, there is always an aftertaste with the dark beers, usually, but this is the only thing I would take away. Going down, it's superb.
It is very smooth.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no complaints drinking this. It's not my usual 10. If you know me, I liked Mirror Pond IPA. I liked Samuel Adams. Those are my 10s. I try to do. We've done a lot of these beer reviews, and I've tried to be fair because, let's face it, I hate to say apples and oranges, but not all beers are meant to be in the same category. And so we've tried to develop different categories as we've done these beer reviews.
Right.
This is in the, obviously, the stout category because it's very dark. And for this category, this is certainly very high. I mean, there's nothing I find about the aftertaste that really bothers me. It has a character to it.
I like.
And I find myself at a bit of a loss to try to find the words to describe it.
I like the labeling. It's a little baby sitting there with his little bowl in hand.
Yeah,
was he drinking
supposedly
beer?
Eating oatmeal.
Yeah, but it looks like he's drinking beer.
He's got a spoon.
It's double chocolate coffee oatmeal stout.
And that's a whole lot of adjectives for a stout.
Yeah.
But, you know, stouts are known for being chocolatey, maybe even coffee-ish.
I love it.
And oatmeal is a little weird, but hey, we've had peanut butter recently.
Kids love oatmeal. And we had that blueberry beer, and we've had cherry beer.
Well, those are different categories.
I know, but we've had that type of beer where it's like different kind of, you know, I've heard we got a different kind of beer, some kind of wine kind of beer to try out.
Well, I particularly think in this case your coworker led us in the right direction.
Yeah, he did.
This is a very unique stout. If you are a stout person, you will want to try this particular beer.
Definitely.
Where's Founders located, by the way?
Where is that? It doesn't say on here.
I think it was 60 IBUs, 8.3 alcohol by volume. Founders Brewing Company
Of
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Grand Rapids, Michigan.
A Michigan beer.
There you go.
Well, God bless the United States of America. We have had beers from all across the world, all across the country. But I love getting beers that are made in America because, you know, there's whatever side of the political spectrum you're on, whether you like whatever administration is currently at the top, we are all Americans, and, you know, industry has been so-so, manufacturing's moved out of the country. But you know what? I think one thing we can all be proud of is how the American craft brewing industry has grown.
Yeah.
If you want to give Samuel Adams the credit for starting it, but it has expanded. There are people all over this country.
Yuengling's been around for 200 years, right?
They're the oldest brewery in America.
There you go.
The passion
Their Black and Tan is awesome.
and the quality of American brewers rivals anything you'll find in Germany or perhaps any other European country, and I love it. So thank you very much to all you brewers out there who are creating a great product and expanding it. This is an example of that.
Yeah, it's also like I feel myself very proud of myself when talking about buying from American stuff is that I have never in my life bought a foreign car. Whether it was built in America, built by American workers, That's, I mean, a lot of Honda and Camry, Camry stuff, the with Toyota, a lot of them are built in America, but I've always bought Ford, Chrysler, Dodge vehicles.
Yeah, we tried to be too topical on the Jim and Dave beer review because I know one of the things I read recently was that Walgreens was thinking about buying a European company so that they could do what's called an inversion and move their headquarters to Switzerland.
Well, that's because of tax reasons.
Right. And it's just basically saying, we don't want to pay all this money that we're paying
35%.
now, and this is how we get around that.
And over there,
well,
it's
listen,
24%.
I understand that, but however, there's one senator, I think it was Bernie Sanders, I'm not sure, said that this is close to treason. And trying to do something just to get around paying taxes for your investors or the I would say the shareholders. Well, I'm sorry. Yes, if you're a freaking millionaire, billionaire, and you're complaining and you live a great lifestyle, I'm sorry. You have to pay your fair share.
Yeah.
Now I realize this is totally unrelated to beer, but you know what? There are American companies like the brewers of the beer we're having now who are paying their fair share in taxes, and say, you know what? I support American companies.
Me too.
If you leave America to put your headquarters somewhere else so some billionaire can keep a few more pennies in his pocket where you're not getting our business. And I'll tell you what, Budweiser was bought by a European company and they still tout themselves an American beer. Well, you know what? That's fine because the product was crap to start with because it was mass produced and
you would be
aged.
surprised how many people actually, how many businesses actually have gone overseas.
That's a shame. So to you American brewers who started your business here and continue to provide beer to America, we salute you.
Yes, thank you
like
very
I
much.
Said, we try to be funny and lighthearted, but we didn't want to stay off. Republican, Democrat, America. I don't care. Whatever you believe is fine with me. You think global warming is a scam, you think global warming is true, whatever. This is about beer, people.
America. America.
Well, no, we'll try beers from other countries too.
Oh yeah. But I'm saying that that the most of the I just like dealing with American products, putting people to work.
Right. Well, let's say we've had Kirin Ichiban, we've had Belgian beers that are made in Belgium. Although I'm not crazy about Belgian wheats, I'm still looking for the perfect one of those.
And the equipment I buy are from America. Even though a lot of them are probably built in.
So, Dave, well, I don't think we've given numbers out yet.
I gave a 9.5.
9.5. That's very high.
Yeah. I would only say that the only reason for it not being at 10 is because of a little bit of Black Butte Porter is a little bit less bitter of an aftertaste.
Right.
Yeah.
I would give this a 9. It does have a little bit bitter. I like it a lot. I think this would go well with a lot of different food pairings.
Chicken.
And we like it. So, very high ratings. Tell your coworker, whatever his name was.
Mike.
This was an excellent recommendation. Breakfast stout, double
Oatmeal.
chocolate, coffee, oatmeal stout. That is a lot of words to have in one name.
And no, typecast really small. That's when I need my eyeglasses. This is I'm like right here. I'm having problems reading.
What are you saying?
Right here, I'm okay. Right here, when I get to here, I'm not.
I have the same problem long distance.
I have astigmatism, I heard, too. Now.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
This is Jim and Dave Beer Review.
Yes.
Please, drink responsibly.
Yes.
Do not drink and drive. Do not
Yes.
drink if you're pregnant. Do not
Yes.
watch this stuff if you're under 21 years old.
You can watch it. Just
subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. Give us a comment. You don't like us, you hate us, please comment because, quite frankly, it's the only way we'll learn.
Any news is good news. And we've been doing this for over a year and a half now, and we could use some.
We hope to be doing it for another 50 years.
I don't care if one more person watches.
I hope we're old men and Dave has no teeth and we're sitting here reviewing beers.
I have no teeth.
Well, I don't want to say I don't want teeth. I want to have all my teeth.
You say I don't want to have teeth?
No, I'm saying that if we have to have no teeth.
You have teeth than me.
Well, is that bad? Is that wrong?
You should only want the best for me.
I do only want the best for you.
Well, then why would you want to have teeth before me?
Well, if one of us has to lose teeth, I think you do better with it.
Why?
Because you have a beard and you can cover it up.
You can grow a beard.
No, not really.
You've never tried, really.
Yeah, but you ever see those pictures of Washington and his mouth and his nose seem really close?
Okay, look, people,
no
we got to go. We're at the 15-second mark.
Oh, we got to go.
Yeah, look, love you guys. Do all the things we said. We enjoy it. Subscribe. Watch.
Say goodbye, Dave.
Yes, goodbye, Dave.